Saw you before.
How are you?
I'm very good. You?
Yeah, good. You can be angry, you can be sad, you can be all these kind of things, but in the end you have to put it in perspective. And that's what you did, but the other guys did as well, I have to say. That's why I really like that. That's why I wanted these interviews today, or give you the opportunity to have them, because I really thought that all wouldn't have happened without you, or got pushed. That I really mean that.
So, hi, welcome. Do like, share and subscribe before you even watch the video, because it's that good. Jurgen Klopp asked if it'd be alright if he could speak to us. So we're here at the Liverpool training ground to speak to the gaffer before he goes. Not a dry eye in the house.
If it's video, it's weird. Hey. How are we? Good. It's good. It's gonna be great. Whew.
Yeah, good. I know you're from television. Saw you before.
How are you?
I'm very good. You?
Yeah, good. Good. This is Chloe.
I know her as well.
Yeah.
I know her as well. I saw her before.
I like this.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I signed our t-shirt, a picture from last week, and I wore it there then already. Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway, you're fine.
On the way out, you
but
can do
before we
kind of
get into it, so my dad. This is a bit of a side story. So my mum was diagnosed with dementia last year, and I'm basically, this is my dad's book that he wrote in the 80s, and I'm trying to get it published at the moment. So this is just a preview copy of it. We're doing a Kickstarter to raise money. We launched it yesterday, and did 200% funded in the first day. But yeah, I said to my dad I'd try and get a copy to you before you left. There's a little message he's written in the back for you. I don't want to toward the back anyway.
How's she doing now?
It's
Quicker.
yeah.
And I know him as well from
Yes.
when I watch you. Yeah. So
That's yours. Yeah.
mine. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. The man who stole the World Cup. I will read it. Buy it and read it.
Thanks, Jurgen.
Thank you.
Right, I know we're pushed. Do you want to do the...
But it's afterwards only the journalists, so they can wait.
Well, that is music to my ears, if not Tony's.
He shakes his. That's not about you. It just shakes the head. That's when I speak.
That's his brethren.
When I speak, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, now we do the fun part.
Oh, yeah, the fun part now. We got the iPad.
So I ask actually the Andrew Webb guys as well. Where have you been 9 years ago? I mean, you were in school or kindergarten or how old are you?
I'm 22. I'm 23 on your final day.
Oh, wow, 19.
So you're going to make me cry on my birthday, basically.
I had hair 9 years ago.
Sorry. No,
I had
but
hair like you 9 years ago. Your football team have done this.
okay. No, but when did you start with Redmen?
2010.
Oh,
Yeah,
already.
well, Chris and I are friends
So
from
you
school.
never worked properly.
No. He hasn't.
I used to work for Chris.
Really?
He
Yeah.
used to manage restaurants,
And you had restaurants?
manage them.
You managed them and you worked behind the bar or what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ah.
So friends from school, we're about 15, 14.
We went to the same school from 11,
Okay.
but we were friends from about 17.
Okay.
And then I dragged him along to talk in front of camera about football for a living.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Grew to this.
I know. And this is...
From you two to how
It
many?
was us two, and then, yeah, just then another one and another one and another one as we've gone on. I can fairly say you've had
indirectly a significant hand in this being more than just the two of us doing this. You're
welcome. No, you are, because I really think that the whole thing, what happened here, depends massively on how people speak about it. And we live in a world where it's such, we win 3-0 and fantastic, best coach, best player, blah, blah, blah. You lose 3-0, kick them all out. And you need somebody who is not personal offended like all the pundits look. How can you do that? How is that? You just talk about it. You can be angry, you can be sad, you can be all these kind of things, but in the end you have to put it in perspective. And that's what you did, but the other guys did as well, I have to say. That's why I really like that. That's why I wanted these interviews today, or give you the opportunity to have them, because I really thought that all wouldn't have happened without you, or got pushed. That I really mean that. I know we have our own channel, that's why it's sometimes difficult, or we have to talk to them, and if I talk to them, then it's shit for us because we don't sell it and all these kind of things. Mm-hmm. But I really like it. I really like it. I really think you all do it in a really good way. That doesn't mean you can be critical. You have to be. We are critical. It's not that we say, don't want to hear that we are shit. And that's no problem to talk about that. It's just that we have to put it in perspective. Try to understand it. Why did they do it, and not go for them? Because let's just think they didn't do it on purpose, probably.
Probably, yeah. No, but that's what I've said always is, I don't have to agree with the decisions, but I like to think about why the decisions have been made, because somebody's chosen to make the decision.
Exactly. And it's super difficult to understand decisions when you don't see a training week.
Yeah.
It's super difficult. It's actually, I would say, impossible. You see the last game, you see the next game, why are you not playing? Yeah. So then in England, we don't say anything in the press conferences. In Germany, you talk about injuries like, what does he have, blah, blah, blah. The doctor speaks, everybody speaks in Germany. And here, nobody speaks, it's just me. So it's like, and I get information about a player like an hour before or after the press conference. It's just all really, really crazy.
It's like when you think about the percentage of what of that player's career that we actually see, it's tiny. They're in here how many hours a day?
Germany is public sessions all the time. It's media the sessions. I might enjoy it here a lot, that it's not possible. And I couldn't go back to that, by the way. Everybody's like, they stand next to you pretty much in training. We had 2,500 people watching training at Dortmund. It's crazy.
We've always said, haven't we, that when you're talking about it, football is very black and white, but we live in the grey area. We don't see behind the scenes and stuff. So how can you categorically say this is wrong?
I don't like saying someone was shit when I don't know enough about. I can say when something's good, but I actually don't know enough to be able to be totally critical of someone and say, oh, that was the way, you know what I mean? It's fucking stupid.
No, again, but we're all used to criticism. That's not a problem. It's but to grow together, you need to put it in perspective. You need to. It's not possible the other way, because everybody else is doing it in the other way. They really go for it. It's like, what the heck? What are you talking about? No, it feels like they're personally offended.
That's Jürgen's camera. Okay, cool.
I have a camera.
So,
I mean, yeah, look, that's literally just a casual bit of shooting the shit with us. It's not even the full interview, which is sensational, by the way, because we all know Klopp's a very free talker. He's happy to, speak what's on his mind and what's on his heart, but freed of all the football political implications of having to be Liverpool's manager next season. Yeah. He just said nothing's off limits. Again, he literally asked us to come in. Like, I have been banging on doors for years to try and make these things happen. And this time he was like, no, I'm not leaving without speaking to ourselves and the Anfield Rapper. They've done an interview, which I would highly recommend checking out as well, because the Anfield Rapper are sensational at what they do. But what a guy, what a gent. The love and encouragement, even really just from afar, to be perfectly honest. It's not like he's been banging on my door and we've not really been in close communication over the years, but we cross paths periodically throughout doing what I do. And just that support and encouragement, just knowing that someone of that caliber pays attention has meant so much to me. I mean, like, again, I put it in there, gave him a copy of my dad's book. And look, we filmed it, but he could have just gone, yeah, cool, thanks very much, and put it in his pocket and gone, see ya. But like, he wanted to do that. He's boss. He's boss, and it's a very high bar for what follows. But yeah, you'll never be able to take away the amazing memories. I mean, going all the way back to the Player Awards in 2018 when he came over and said, "I watch you are."
By playing football, these are the games you live for.
Yeah, I watch you.
Jürgen, no, seriously.
and I fell to pieces. We've done 4 sit-down interviews, random bits, like I spoke to him after he met Daniel Craig the first time when he was like a big kid.
I'm 17 years going to be all the best. Take care.
Yes, sound.
It was James Bond.
You just had a chat with James Bond. I mean, as far as days go, a win for the Reds and a hug off James Bond.
Yeah. What can I say? Usually you're dead after a hug of James Bond, aren't you? Yeah. That's cool.
Jürgen.
Had some great memories and moments, just little fleeting bits and pieces with him over the years, but this is the big one. You know, he gave us basically a huge chunk of his own personal time. Thank you so much for watching, for your support, and thank you so much to Jürgen. Didn't have to do any of that, really couldn't have done. He could have, you know, he's got his big event at the arena, he's got a million news organisations which he's going to be able to speak to, he's got the local press, he's got Anfield, 60,000 people in a stadium to which he can communicate things, so it meant more than anyone will ever truly know that he took the time to speak to us one last time before he goes. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the fruits of the labour that were our endeavour of all that kind of stuff as well, which I know you will, because yeah, if you can imagine Jürgen Klopp just with the handbrake off, that's what that interview is. Talking about referees, talking about FSG, talking about injury players, talking about players that he's fallen out with. And the emotion. He's great. He's wonderful. I'll play it out on the trailer. Have a little look at this.
Yeah, no problem.
Come on, I do the claps.
Oh yeah. Jürgen, thank you so much for taking the time.
Welcome. No, actually, I am open. We can speak about absolutely everything. One of my absolutely favorite stories of all time. Why a referee is as bad as they are. I lost more championship fights than other people play. Well, it's a crazy way to describe a career. It was the most touching moment I ever had in a football stadium. Penalty, handball. Winning the league is but that's not my fault. I'm really happy I didn't get a stroke in that moment. But it was absolutely insane. I mean, that's the cheekiest thing I ever saw in my life.
Well done, mate. Jeannie, listen, all the best for the rest of the season, mate. Keep practicing as well.
Keep doing your thing. We're watching you.
The boss is doing it. It must be something like...